what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for my NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 90s movie bundle. Now right here, what I'm going to be doing first is actually just starting with like just one of the figures, which is the Leonardo figure right here, as you can see. But I actually managed to pick all these up in a bundle exclusively at GameStop because I missed them when they first were released, you know. So as you can see, I actually do have like the other turtles too as well, the other three. But I just decided, you know, I can't fit them all up. I just decided to start with Leonardo first, being that he's like the leader, you know. Now the way these were shipped to me, they actually came like in this box right here, meaning that there was like a bundle, and that was the only way that you actually can pick these up from GameStop, you know. So that's why I actually got the bundle, you know. But I think eventually bring them out where you can get them like one each. Say if you want like Leonardo or like Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, you can actually get them separately, you know. But these right here are the ones that I actually had chose to get myself, you know. So yeah, anyway, this right is going to be the Leonardo figure, and this is the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 90s movie, I believe they call it, Leonardo figure. So of course, you know, this is also based on the actual 1990 movie, and I still actually have the actual VHS cassette. That's so cool. This is the VHS cassette when it first came to videotape. Actually, I got this, you know. I even saw this in the theaters too when it was originally in theaters. You know, I remember being like a huge fan, like the Ninja Turtles, like especially like the cartoons, like the video games, and they came out with the movie too as well. You know, I remember my anticipation for it too as well. You know, remember I'm going to get into this figure right now. Now, first of all, I think the box packaging or the box art for this figure is just amazing. You know, I like how it really looks like closely to the actual theatrical poster where you can see like the Ninja Turtles coming out the sewer right there. I think that's so awesome. I like how you can see like, you know, like Leonardo names on it. It also says Nickelodeon too as well right there. Now one thing that is different about my particular version of these, like the actual GameStop exclusives, they actually said it right there, you know, that was like a GameStop exclusive figure, but now I noticed that they have taken them off, you know, but some people are still getting these with the GameStop exclusive logo at the bottom of it, you know. Now it also has like an image of Leonardo right here on the side too, as you can see. Like an image that's very similar to the movie, which I think is kind of cool, you know. Like I got the videotape was actually how I looked at. They have it looking just like that on this too as well. I think that's kind of cool. It also has like a description on the back too as well. It says, now you can catch America's favorite green teens in their first live-action blockbuster film. After wading in a puddle of radioactive waste, these radical reptiles are transformed into New York's greatest crime-fighting quartet. No one works, studies, or trains harder than Leonardo. He commands respect from his brothers, leading by example, not by giving orders. This highly detailed action figure stands 6.5 tall and features 30 points of articulation, including double elbows and double knees to fully showcase Leonardo's stealthy moves. And of course, where it shows like, you know, like stuff that's on the back too, that various like, you know, things that you can do with the figure too and so on. I like this box though, and it's a nice thick box too. I like the packaging, and of course, you know, you can see like the actual accessories that Leonardo has on the inside too as well, like the slicer pizza up here. Then you actually see like his swords. I think they call them katanas, and like the extra hand and so on, you know. So yeah, I'm going, and of course you see that the creators of this, of course you have Randy Fogg as a director, as usual, you know, and so on. So I'm going to just open this on up and get into it. This is the background insert that comes with the figure, which is like a sewer. And you see like a ladder, you know, going up into it too as well. So yeah, I'll probably use this for like photography pics. See, here's the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 90s movie Leonardo figure. And I must say, as soon as I took it out of the package, I was actually amazed at how it looks, you know. It really was like awesome, you know. And I just now took it out, but right now I'm going to measure it. Now, he surprisingly stands, and I already knew this, like almost 7 inches. It's really just a 6-inch figure, like it's close to 7 inches. So he's actually shorter than I think most of like the NECA figures, you know. He's like 6.5, almost 7 inches. I actually have him on a stand right now too as well. So what I do first, I guess, is just talk about like the actual articulation of the figure, you know, and then I get like into like his accessories. So yeah, as you can see, this is the actual Leonardo figure, and I must admit, if you're not careful, you would think this is right out the movie. If you actually pose this in a certain way, like with like a background or something like that, you would actually think this is actually like the movie happening. You know, that's how amazing and real this figure does look. I like how you can see like the spots and stuff like on Leonardo's face, and I'm not mistaken because it's been a while since I watched the movie. You know, they probably were exactly in that spot, that side of his face. You know, even right here you can tell that Leonardo has like a different shade of like green. It's like kind of like a yellowish like brown green right down his nose. Even the eyes are very well done too. I like how you can actually see like the eyelids kind of too, like under the eyes. If you look like closely, you can see like the lids of his eyes. I think that's kind of cool. You can see that's how his face looks from the side. So I bet these spots were actually on that side of his face, like in the film too. If I go back and look at, they're all like on his arms and stuff too as well. I think that's awesome. I like kind of the muscularity in his arms looks too. You can see like the veins and stuff that's nicely detailed. And I forget what this called. This red is awesome. This red that holds like his weapons on him. You know, I think that's kind of cool. Because it actually moves too, as you can see. You can move that right there for his swords. He also has like the bandana right there on his head too. You can actually turn it up like that, like it's blowing in the wind. Hey, that's cool. Like all the way up like that. Or you can turn all the way to the side. And then back down, you know. Like the detail like in the shell itself is like good too. This was really how the turtles did look, you know. I think that's kind of cool. And even the shell is like amazing, like the artwork in the shell. And I think they all have different kind of shells too, if I'm not mistaken. These were all like the holders for the I think katanas. That's what they call them for his swords. And you can see the spots and muscularity even goes down to like Leo's legs and thighs too as well. I like how he looks like very muscular and stuff, you know. I think that's awesome. Of course, you even have like the hands too as well. They also have like these I forget, I don't know what they call these. I think like I guess like armor. These real. I think it's cool that they put them in certain spots on his arms because it's kind of hard highs where the arms or the hands like fold, you know, like for the articulation. So I think that was kind of an awesome move that they did, putting those right there. Because they're even on the knees too as well. So it's actually highs where they would bend, you know. And like I said, that the detail it is amazing. Look at the veinage. Like the veins and stuff, what it's, you know, vascularity basically on Leonardo. That's awesome. As you can see, there's his feet, how they look underneath. But yeah, I must admit, this is a superb figure. I think this probably is, and I'm hearing that too, one of the best figures I've ever seen, like NECA do. Like I said, if you're not careful, you would think this was actually out the movie. If you actually posed it right, you know. You would think this is actually from like out the film, you know. Okay, well as you can see, Leonardo, his arms, let me see, they can be bent up like that and out. As you can see, you can turn them like that. They can even be bent like that, like he's folding like his arms. Hands can be turned. They got a nice arc in them. The head can be turned too as well. You can actually lift it up, which I think is cool. You can like push it down. I love figures like this where you can do the heads like up and down because some of them be limited, you know. You can actually, I think, even cock it to the side like that. I like that. Because a lot of figures don't have that, you know, we can do them like that. They just be kind of limited. You can like turn them, but some of them don't really have that kind of feature, you know. Now, his waist, of course, can't really be turned because the shell, I believe, you know. His legs can be split. Now I notice they are kind of stiff right there, you know, but it can be, the knees can be bent too, as you can see. The feet, of course, can be I notice even these are kind of like stiff, kind of, you know, trying to be careful, but they can be like turned and stuff, you know. And of course, I know a lot of NECA figures like that one leg be always like that, like it doesn't want to bend, you know. So yeah, it's good articulation, and it feels like light. The weight of the figure itself actually feels like, you know, like light, you know. And it stands pretty good. I'm still using like a stand from Ben. I'm doing this, you know, but he does seem to be standing pretty good. So the first thing I guess I'll talk about with the Leonardo figure is his actually alternate hands that he had. He comes with these like two hands right here, as you can see. They look like they're kind of flat, you know, because obviously they're not going to be for like the katanas because they're flat, so you know they can't really grip nothing. They might be for the pizza too as well, you know, I'm not too sure. Now as you can see, I just put these hands on Leo too. There's like the alternate hands that he had. Cause I can say they're not gripping hands, you know, like you can point with them and stuff, you know. And even they have like vascularity in them too as well, you know, like the veins and stuff in them. Because they can't really, they don't really design the whole. I heard that they're high five, like you say, hey, like what's up? I heard that's what kind of hands they're for, like that, you know, like if you're smacking hands, like high five, like hey. And of course, these were the hands that Leonardo did have on, which are like fists. You can tell these are definitely like the gripping hands. I also noticed that the hands, I didn't have any trouble taking them apart. They really came off very easy. I didn't have to use like a hair dryer or anything. They just popping on out, you know. So I'm glad about that, you know. And I guess the most important accessory that Leonardo has, of course, are his two swords, or you can say katana blades. And here are both of them. His signature weapons. I like how it has that nice like shine to it too. I think that's awesome. I like how you can to strap around like the actual handle too. Like on a lot of like sword weapon type figures. Now this is like plastic, but if you're not careful you can tell, you know, the way it feels. I can see this breaking, you know. And the other one is actually like identical too as well, you know. They're just basically like the same like sword, it just has two of them. So now what I'm doing is see if I can actually get this in Leo's like hand. So as you can see, there's Leonardo with the katana blades in his hand. That is so awesome, you know. Now I actually had to kind of loosen his hand to actually get them in there, you know. But they're actually in there pretty good, as you can see. Now what I do is see if I can, I guess, put him on his back. But I did actually have to loosen his hands, you know, to actually put the swords in there. So now what I guess I'll do is actually see if I could put the swords right here in the back of the figure. So I guess I'll just take one. And I guess it doesn't really matter how these go. I guess you just like slide it in here. Like that. And then here's the other one. Just slide it right on here. I did notice like there was a little resistance on that side too. Like it didn't want to go in, but it did. So as you can see, that's how they look. And I guess they are open like that. It's been a while since I saw the movie like that. But you can see it. So as you can see, that's how he looks with the swords on his back, which is awesome. I still think it's cool, you know, when you can put like a figure's like weapons, like attach them to them, like a knife in a holster or a gun in a holster. I think that's so cool, you know. Another accessory that Leo has is this actual piece of red, as you can see. Now, personally, I wouldn't be a fan of this kind of pizza myself. I know a lot of people have been like complaining about it. I prefer like pepperoni and cheese only, you know. That's the kind of pizza I would have preferred. Now I noticed right there you can see like some redness in it, like in the cheese itself. Cause you would think that was, but I guess it's like the tomato sauce, you know. And that does like it's like olives and like peppers and stuff like that on cheese. Like you got a nice layer of crust up there too. So as you can see, there's the pizza in Leonardo's hand too. It grips you very well. Cowabunga! Now another thing too, being that these are the GameStop exclusive ones I have, because when they actually had these originally like released to the public, you only could get them at the SDCC, like San Diego Comic Con. I think it was 2018, or if I'm not mistaken. If you had got the Turtles that way, I think you would have got like a whole box of pizza with a box too as well. It came with like a box, you know. So sadly, I only got just these, you know, like this kind of version of it. But it's still awesome, you know. And the last accessory that Leonardo comes with, which I think is cool, you know, it seemed kind of like unnecessary. Unnecessary, I mean, but I still think it's cool to touch. If you wanted your bandana to be blown like in another direction or something like that, it kind of would make sense for them to give us another like bandana, you know. I think it's kind of cool. As you can see, there has like that peg on it too, and you just attach it to Leo's head. So I just show it right now. Because as you can see, this bandana right here actually comes off, you know. So you just like twist it, I think. And there, as you can see, it comes off, and you select the hole right there that this would have went into. Now this is the other bandana. They look almost just alike, you know, if I'm not mistaken. But I think it is must be some kind of difference in them, you know. Cause when you look at it like that, you can kind of see it. Actually, I forgot which one was the one that was on them too, to be honest. But they're kind of very similar. But then you just push it in his head like this. And actually, it is a difference in this one. As you can see, it does like it's kind of down somewhat. Like it's like this one really is blowing like in the wind. If you look closely at it, now you can still push it down, but it does have like this look like it's really like blowing, you know, like in the wind. Okay, so there you have it. There's the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 90s movie Turtles Leonardo figure. And like I said, this is a GameStop exclusive, and I actually got these in the bundle. So I have 3 more Turtles on the way, you know. You had to actually get them all to be able to get them, you know. And these are the ones that were originally released at San Diego Comic Con, I think 2018, or it could have been 17, which had different stuff, you know. So yeah, I'm definitely impressed with this figure. This is by far one of the best figures I think I have ever seen. Because like I said, if you're not careful, we would think if you've done this right, filmed this right, or actually done like right photography type pictures on it, we would think this was actually a real Ninja Turtle. It looks that good, you know. You actually can make it look like it's actually out the movie and not like a figure, you know. It looks like it really looks that real, you know, the detail in it, you know. So yeah, I would definitely recommend picking this figure up, you know. And even I wouldn't have dared got one of these Ninja Turtles if I wasn't gonna get them all, you know. So you, of course, I guess it'd be good to get them all, you know. But anyway, that's the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 90s movie Turtles Leonardo figure. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well. Turtle power, Turtle power, Turtle power, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtle power, Turtle power, Turtle power, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Cowabunga!